Et ben on continue. Red Dead Redemption 2. On avait déménagé. Et on devait tout simplement parler à Dutch, qui est au bord de l'eau, qui regarde l'eau d'un air mélancolique et lancinant. Un homme triste, ce Dutch Van der Linde. Dutch qui doit avoir des origines de type nordique. Suédoise ou hollandaise, on ne sait pas. Est-ce qu'on va en apprendre plus sur les origines de Dutch? Je ne sais pas. Peut-être. Peut-être pour ceux qui ont fait Red Dead numéro 1 du nom. Ce qui n'est pas mon cas. Ah, par contre, on a aussi des quêtes à faire. Ah, bah voilà. Ah, tout de suite, je suis rassuré. Je suis en mode, putain, on va vraiment faire une quête principale et parler à Dutch. Ça aurait déprimé tout le monde. Car ça nous intéresse pas, l'histoire du jeu. On s'en bat la race. Nous, ce qu'on veut. Nous, ce qu'on veut et ce que les gens ont aimé. Et c'est pour ça qu'ils ont mis 20. C'est des petites quêtes de merde, Alex. Donc on va aller parler à ce mec là-bas, le P là. C'est qui P? Ça doit être personne. Calmez-vous.
Vegetables for a living.
Oh, I'm sorry, madam. Was there insufficient feathers in your pillow?
Ah, ça y est. Allez.
Work, but not this.
Well, ain't cooking work?
C'est vrai que faire bouffer pour tout le camp, c'est quand même un peu un vrai métier, quand même.
My husband and I, we shared the work. All of it. I was out in the fields. I can hunt, carry a knife, or use a gun. But I tell you, you keep me here, I'll skin this fat old coot and serve him for dinner.
Watch your damn mouth, you crazy goddamn fishwife!
Morue
Come
dégénéré.
with me then. You wanna head out there, run with the man? So be it. But we do more than just hunting. We're hunted. And them things hunting us, well, they got guns of their own.
I ain't afraid of dying.
Ah, ça c'est une vraie, ça.
You need anything, Mr. Pearson? Maybe me and Mrs. Adler are gonna take a little ride.
Yeah, sure. Here's my list, and can you post this letter for me while you're there?
Sure. Come on, princess. Are you coming with me then, woman?
So I've graduated from chopping vegetables to shopping.
Shut your goddamn mouth.
Alors meuf, en off, j'ai fait des courses à l'infini, hein. Je suis allé chercher des pots et tout, donc faire les courses c'est un vrai métier, madame. Ne critiquez pas ce que j'ai fait en off pendant des heures.
You cool down then yet?
I guess. Now, I ain't no scullion, and I sure as hell ain't taking orders from that sweating half-wit.
I guess we all gotta do our share, princess.
Where's that letter?
Are you reading his mail now?
Oh, robbing and killing's okay, but letter reading's where we draw the line.
Oui. Oui.
Here.
Ah, il a cédé.
Dear Aunt Kathy,
You are something else.
I haven't heard from you in some time, so I pray to the Lord above that your
Très belle
health
imitation.
has not deteriorated further. Blah blah blah. It's boring. Ooh. Wait a sec. Listen to this. Since we last corresponded, I have traveled widely, making no small name for myself. Before you ask, I am still yet to take a wife, but I can assure you it's not for a lack of suitors. You ever ask
Les bâtards, ils se foutent de sa gueule.
We're all hiding behind something.
And what's this? Return to Tacitus Kilgore.
Oh, there. Now that's Dutch's idea. All mail to be sent to the same alias. Whenever we set up somewhere new, Strauss, he heads into town. Tells them to start expecting mail from a Tacitus Kilgore, whatever they changed it to. Here, give me that back. We got work to do. I've been scratching the gravel today. Easy! Hey there!
You gonna draw some unwelcome attention looking like that.
Ah. Il s'est garé tout seul là.
Okay, here we are.
So,
J'essaie de
what's
diriger
the
mais je pouvais
plan?
plus.
I shoot the shopkeeper while you...
No, you insane?
I thought we was outlaws.
Ah putain. Non mais quand même, il y a des limites. Elle est partie en mode je vais flaguer tout le monde. Putain, c'est...
Trying to get by.
Faudrait qu'elle sorte avec Mika, ils s'entendraient bien. Ils s'entendraient bien.
No guns.
You sure?
This time, there'll be time for killing soon enough.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna go check the mail. Nothing exciting.
Ok, elle fait les courses et moi je vais au bureau de poste. En disant bonjour aux gens. Bonjour.
Morning to you.
Bonjour madame.
Hey, ma'am.
Bonjour.
You okay, boy?
Oh, bon chien. Oh. Oh, t'es beau. Oh, t'es un beau chien. Ah oui, un beau chien. Il est content le chien. Ah, il est content.
Good morning, mister.
Ah,
Excuse me, partner.
Hello there.
ouais, bonjour, bonjour. Bonjour à tous.
Hi there.
Bonjour.
Fine morning today. Hey there.
Bonjour.
Hey there,
Bonjour.
partner. Morning, miss.
Trop stylé la cloche au milieu. Je peux pas l'étudier et me dire waouh, c'est trop stylé. Non. Très bien.
Hey there, miss.
Bonjour.
Go on back to what I pay you for. Hello,
Bonjour.
sirs.
Bonjour.
Morning, partner.
Bonjour.
A very good morning to you.
Bonjour.
Morning, mister.
Bonjour.
Mister. Good morning. Hello.
Can I help you, mister?
Ah ouais.
I would like to post a letter.
Paf.
Okay, no trouble.
Thank you.
Bye now.
How's your luck?
Hey, mister.
Bonjour monsieur.
Fine day to you.
Ah merci.
Morning.
Ah, bonjour à vous.
Hi there, mister.
Bonjour.
Hey, hey there.
Oh, il y a un mec qui joue de la guimbarde. Trop bien. Poignon, poignon.
Good
Point,
morning to you,
point.
sir.
Retournons sur le chariot.
Could you hurry up
Ah ouais.
already?
I'm working.
What is taking you so long?
Howdy.
Lady, I got it all in
How do you
the
do?
wagon there.
I could train my goat to do this faster.
Ah, elle est en train d'insulter quelqu'un.
Wait, boy. We ain't got all day.
I'm going as fast as I can here.
Whew.
Il est en train de
I
charger.
think this is everything.
Thanks. Here. Take that for yourself, okay?
Thanks.
We'll give it back then. Jesus. I didn't ask for his goddamn help.
Why don't you drive?
Okay.
Come on, lady. Get a move on.
I like Sadie, not lady.
I know.
Ok, ok.
So, you get everything?
I think so.
And some new clothes, I see.
Don't start. You know what? Like I told you, my husband and I shared all the work. I wasn't some little wife with a flower in her hair making cherry pies all day.
Yeah, I don't doubt that. You sure look the part
Bon, elle a pas
now.
revendu des tartes, elle a dit des clafoutis. Je fais pas des clafoutis toute la journée.
I'll have you know, I used to love playing the harmonica before.
Ah ouais, joue de l'harmonica.
Well, my house and everything I owned got burned to the ground.
I know. I'm real sorry. you know. Maybe I'll keep my eye out for another one.
I don't want no pity. Just treat me equal and know nobody's taking nothing from me ever again.
Mm-hmm. Just don't kill the camp cook.
Hey there!
C'est qui ce mec?
What you folks up to?
Just heading home.
You're in Lemoyne Raider country.
Keep it cool.
You need to pay a toll to pass through here.
No, I don't.
Non, je crois pas, non.
You don't think
J'ai déjà buté votre chef, en fait. Vous êtes au courant ou
Pull
pas?
over right now.
Pull over.
That's what I said.
Hey, how's about this?
Paf!
Go, go, go!
Shit! Let's get the hell out of here. Go! What the hell was that?
They was gonna rob us.
New pair of pants? Think you're landing Ricky?
Ah, il y en a devant.
Shut up!
Pa-
I'm gonna run this son of a bitch down!
Ah!
Behind me! Hear those
Well, wanted to see some action, lady. Now you got your wish.
I can't move!
You okay there, Sadie?
Corey, you think I can't handle these fools? There, see? Not many still standing down. Coward! I think we're good here, Arthur. Nice shooting. All right, I'll drive us back.
No, pass those reins here.
Why?
Because you've caused enough trouble already.
I'm fine. We showed those bastards, huh?
Remind me not to get on your bad side.
And they was clearly planning to bushwhack us. Can we pick up the pace here?
Did good. But that's a lot of mess to make near camp. Hope it don't bring anyone sniffing around.
Are you
Oh,
gonna
c'était
do
là.
it, Dutch?
Maybe.
Oh, le drame.
If he asks,
Non, c'est bon, c'est passé.
maybe not.
Can't
Oui, bah
go
oui.
any faster. So
Oui.
who did they say they were? Lemoyne Raiders?
Yeah, something like that. Who knows? Anyway, don't you go ribbing Pearson about that letter.
How dare you? I wouldn't dream of it.
Right, you wouldn't.
I have traveled widely, making no small name for myself.
I won't be giving you no mail to post anytime soon, that's for sure.
I just want to peek in that journal of yours. The mind boggles.
Not a chance.
Ah, je comprends que ça va travailler. Hein. Le mec, il note tout dans son autisme. Dans son autisme total. Il note tout sur son carnet. Eh, salut! Tu peux peut-être ranger ton fusil quand même. Ouais, voilà.
You didn't get yourself killed then, Miss Adler.
Not quite.
Well, I'd like to say I missed your refined conversations, but I'd be lying.
I enjoyed myself out there.
Yes, Mrs. Adler did okay.
At shopping?
Yes, that's shopping.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan.
Don't mention it. I would ride with you again, Mrs. Adler, if you will ride with me.
Maybe. If you prove you can handle yourself.
Well, they say I lack finesse, but I ain't afraid of gun smoke.
We got this, Arthur. You've already done me a big favor today. Okay, Miss High and Mighty. And nice pants, by the way.
Oh, shut up.
Eh, joli pantalon. Hein. Ça y est, ça s'insulte. Évidemment, tout le monde y fait la remarque. C'est vraiment tous des gros bâtards quand même. Voilà. Ah, elle rigole zéro, hein. Ah bah, moi je veux bien partir avec elle, là, tirer sur des gens, là. Moi, y a pas de souci, hein, tirer sur des gens, j'adore. Ça doit être lui, le mec de Clemens Cove, non? Par hasard. À qui on pourra refiler des chevaux, parmi mes quêtes nulles, là. On verra. J'imagine que ça se débloquera dans l'histoire. Très bien, petite sauvegarde. Et allons parler à mon cher ami Dutch. Dutch van der Linde. Ah, il est là-bas de côté. C'était quoi sa demande d'objet? Qu'est-ce qu'elle veut, au fait? Un harmonica. Ah ah. Pas de soucis, j'essaierai de te trouver un harmonica.
Folks seem happy, Mr. Morgan. We have been provided for.
That we have, Reverend.
Have a fine time, sir.
Ouais, c'est ça. Au niveau du registre, est-ce que ici on a encore plus de choses qu'on pourrait... Non, hein. J'ai tout débloqué à l'infini. Oh! Des bateaux. On va déjà faire la quête de Dutch. À défaut qu'il y a un connard qui me fasse... Eh! Et si on achetait des bateaux? Ah! Je peux parler à quelqu'un au domino. Dites-le hein, si vous me trouvez un petit portable. Ah, Tilly. Jouons au domino. En discutant.
You?
Fine. Let me ask you a question.
Oui.
If I was to kill Miss Grimshaw, would Dutch be mad?
I think, as a general rule, Dutch likes to avoid murder within the camp. I mean, there was that one time, but he was a traitor. But Miss Grimshaw, well, Dutch has a soft spot for her.
I thought as much. Was she always like this?
I ain't quite old enough to know.
No, of course. So as long as you've known her,
She's always liked her swill of vinegar.
I'd like to give her a swig of arsenic.
Putain.
Just do it discreetly.
I will. You fancy a game of dominoes?
Sure, why not?
If I'm playing with you, she'll leave me alone.
Can't believe the dominoes survived Blackwater, but my necklace didn't.
Oh, yeah. I thought something...
Ok, c'est un 5 partout.
Well, I stole that one. I'm sure I can steal another easy enough.
I'll keep my eye out for you, too.
Ok, ça vous a débloqué une demande d'objet, donc pas de soucis. C'était quand même utile. Alors j'aime bien cette vue comme ça parce que ça me permet de voir tout. Ok, elle a posé un 4. J'ai pas de double. Je peux mettre qu'un 6. On va mettre un 6 et un 3. Comme ça, ça va me débloquer... Quoique, hein, si elle a pas de blanc, derrière, ça me permettrait de poser mon double blanc qui peut être quelque chose de gênant.
Great.
Parfait.
Ouch.
Oh, ça pioche, hein.
All right.
Ok, elle a mis un 2.
They was telling me they don't let
Non.
blacks in that saloon
Non, non,
in
non.
town. I have a good mind to go and burn it down.
Sure.
Ouais, je vais poser celui-là. Comme ça me permet de débloquer un blanc. Et je pourrais mettre mon blanc et mon 5. Si elle me le pique pas,
Here.
elle me l'a pas piqué. Super. Donc, paf. Comme ça. Ah non, j'ai pas gagné de points. Ok, je comprends absolument pas comment ça fonctionne. Et ben on va poser celui-là. Et si je peux poser mon 3-1, j'aurais fini.
Nothing on this?
Ah merde. Oh yes.
I'm done. Domino. Yep, there.
Damn, fine. Here.
Alors j'en profite. Non.
If the Pinkertons could see you now. Killer, bank robber, dominoes player.
You gotta keep them on their toes.
Not the way you wanted to get arrested, though. Imagine the newspaper headlines.
Well, keep your eye out then.
Ah, j'ai le double... bah, le double 6... après, ah ouais, après, ça me laisse 2 options avec mes 6, donc c'est pas mal. Et en plus, ça permettrait de poser le 6 blanc qui pourrait... me permettre d'enchaîner avec mon double blanc qui est relou. Voilà, comme ça, je peux peut-être mettre mon double blanc qui m'énerve.
That's it.
Connasse. Bah, je vais poser celui-là, du coup. Putain, mais elle avait combien de 6? Ah, j'aurais dû mettre mon 3. Mais ouais, maintenant elle me l'a pris. Allez, dis-moi que t'as pas de blanc. Yes, elle a pas de blanc.
Must think you're real lucky.
Okay, yes.
Sorry, ain't worth much.
Ok, je suis quand même à 75 déjà, on est pas mal. Ouais, manche suivante. Des poètes, poètes, poètes. Ok, ok. Bon, bah, j'ai pas trop le choix. Putain, double 5, ça lui a permis de faire des points directs quand même. Oh, mon double blanc chiant. Donc on continue sur cette lignée, on marque des points, pas de scoop, il y a plein de... Ah, je suis obligé de pocher. Putain. Ah, ça c'est la baise. Parce qu'elle a marqué beaucoup de points là, elle a bien rattrapé. Après, si j'arrive à continuer la ligne de 5, je vais marquer masse. Putain, par contre, cette pioche de l'angoisse. Oh là là. Oh mon dieu. Mais arrête de piocher là. Je peux avoir de la chance dans ma vie ou pas? Merci.
There, but nothing.
Great.
Putain, elle l'avait gardé celui-là. D'un côté, je peux mettre un double 1. Ouais, elle va finir et puis je vais lui donner plein de points. Et du coup, elle va gagner cette connasse. J'ai mon double 4 à foutre tabac qui me fait chier. Ah ouais, pioche un peu s'il te plaît parce que ça suffit. Hein. Ok, ça me permet de poser un double 2. Ah, je vais répondre à les messages au passage. Hop. Va falloir que je pose celui-là, hein, parce que celui-là il va me faire chier si je pose pas vite.
There we have it. Domino.
Putain, mais... Oh là là. Eh ben bien joué à toi, parce que du coup t'as gagné. Hein. Tiens, bah 25 points, ça c'est cadeau. Hein.
Yes.
Bien joué à toi. Bien joué à toi.
Come on, don't beat yourself up over it.
Non, c'est bon, j'arrête. Ah, et ben j'ai l'objet. Tiens.
Found this. You said you lost yours.
Oh, it's beautiful. Thank you. Here, please take this. It's the least I can do.
Parfait. Un harmonica pour la dame. Où est-ce qu'elle est? On va peut-être s'approcher d'elle au cas où je l'ai. Madame Adler, où est-ce qu'elle est? Madame Adler? Miss Adler? Miss Adler, where are you? Where are you, Miss Adler? Ça c'est Miss Grimshaw?
Hey, come here, kid. What? Why? Don't you disrespect me, boy. I didn't. Damn, Bill.
You know, I don't like your attitude. Well, okay then.
Ah, damn right it's okay.
Get lost, Bill.
Half shit.
What the hell was that?
The kid's got no respect.
It's you's lacking respect, far as I can see.
Go away, Smith.
Okay, I'll catch you later then.
L'autre il l'a envoyé gratuitement quoi. Ah cool. Et ben encore un jeu du couteau avec Mika qui j'imagine lui aussi va me demander un objet. Salut Mika. Ok, on fait le tour des demandes d'objets et on joue avec les gens avant d'aller parler à Dutch.
Sit down, my dearest friend, and show me just what you got.
Ah ouais, ok mon gars. Alors il est censé avoir un couteau dans la main j'imagine. Allô Rockstar? Allô?
No, I think the last
Vous avez
time I
oublié le
played
couteau.
this,
Ah c'est
we
bon.
was skinning those boys and strawberry. Before, well, things all went a little crazy.
That's right. That's right. Just start stabbing.
Ok, faut terminer un maximum de tours. Ok, ça je suis bon à ce jeu là. Putain, il a fait 4 tours. Hein. Grosse merde. Tiens.
Shit.
Ça par contre sur manette, pour ceux qui ont joué sur Xbox, ça doit être l'angoisse, hein. Ça doit être l'enfer, ça doit être infaisable. Ouais, sans déconner, sur manette ça doit être injouable. Ah, ah, ah. Il a eu tellement mal. Ah, ah. Allez, merci à toi.
I gotta go. Hope your hand
Okay.
recovers.
J'ai adoré le petit. Ah, 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 ah.
Back.
Yes, Morgan. Air is cleared. We're moving on.
On sent qu'il a tellement douillé. Ah, 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 ah. Putain. Ce petit bruit de douleur. Madame Adler. Ah non, c'est Marie-Beth. Ah, c'est pas Marie... Ben non, c'était pas elle. Attendez. Non, c'était... Bah... Putain, j'ai un doute. Elle est où, Madame Adler, alors, putain?
There he is. The man who saved my hide not once, but twice.
Eh ouais, je
What
sais.
you want, Micah?
Qu'est-ce que tu veux, tu sais.
And thank you, brother.
Tout de suite, l'agression, hein.
I think I like you even less when you're friendly.
You're the first person ever told me that.
Putain, mais notre perso qui est tellement un bourru. Un connard. Qu'est-ce que c'est, cette lettre-là? Est-ce que j'avais déjà lu? Si ça se trouve, j'ai déjà lu et tout le monde va péter un plomb. Un ancien pillard rhénien perd la vie dans une fusillade. Oh. Prédestiné de course-poursuite, rattrapé, McGuire, une chasse à l'homme et la fuite en Amérique. Un combat, aristocratie, blablabla, enfin face à la justice, très bien. Bon, je sais pas où elle est, Madame Adler. Tant pis. Allons voir Duche.
What
are you wearing?
T'as un problème avec mon chapeau, enculé? Ça m'énerve ça. Ah bah là voilà. Tiens, un harmonica.
Next time we run an errand together, remind me to pack more bullets.
Come on, Arthur. Don't pretend that wasn't kind of fun.
C'est vrai que c'était marrant.
I guess.
How you doing, old friend? Fine. It's funny, us ending up down here.
Hmm.
My daddy died in a field in Pennsylvania, fighting this lot. I ever tell you that?
Many times.
I see I'm boring you, Arthur.
Worrying me. We lost men back there.
We have lofty goals, Arthur. We're trying to reform society to a kinder, truer, better way. Now, of course, there's gonna be cash.
Mais lui, mais plus tard il va finir dictateur. Hein. Il sait bien parler, manipuler les masses.
We are dreamers in an ever duller world of facts. Now, I'll give you that, but come on. We got the day. It's nice out. Old Hosea says that there's a creek around here. I reckon it's full of fish.
Ah, tu vas aller pêcher. Faisons ça, allons pêcher. Allons pêcher, j'adore pêcher, j'adore la pêche. Alors par contre, si tu pouvais accélérer le pas, je t'avoue que ça m'arrangerait quand même.
Hey, old girl, come on down here. Why don't you show us this creek you've been pissing in?
Hey, you don't look too rosy, old friend. I thought this warmer weather would...
My days are looking good along over Dutch.
Mais c'est mon cheval ça. Ah non, c'est lui là-bas. J'ai failli l'insulter. C'est mon cheval ça, monsieur. Qu'est-ce que vous faites? T'es peut-être Dutch le chef, le dictateur, mais n'empêche que c'est mon cheval. Putain, on a le même cheval, eh. Tu veux Océan? D'accord. Ah merci, il accélère.
Why don't we just fish here? There's a whole lake of them.
Because I need to get out for a bit. Me and the old guard. Before any of them back there, oh, there was us.
The curious couple and their unruly son.
It feels good here. You did well finding that spot, Arthur.
More Charles than me.
It's like I can breathe again, thick and soupy as this air is. Might even do your whistling pipes some good, Hosea.
I was once in this country with Bessie. Ah, feels like a lifetime ago.
It was a lifetime ago. But what a life we have lived, how well we have fought, especially both of you.
I hope so.
But now, when things are desperate, we have to stick with the plan. Make enough money, then find somewhere where nobody will find us. Where we don't have to hide.
Like where?
I got some ideas hatching, but I need you with me, not against me. Both of you.
Of course.
Still, we do need money. So keep a low profile, especially in the local town. After Valentine, I want everyone on best behavior here. No trouble. But start turning over the soil and the rocks. See what turns up.
Dutch, we've got to be discreet.
Imagine what a slew of rich simpletons there must be down here. Oh, this is perfect for you, Hosea. You'll be able to play them like a fiddle.
Nothing would give me greater pleasure, but
No buts. Not today. We fish and we enjoy the day. Looks like law up ahead. Play it cool.
Dude des flics. Soyez cool. Non mais putain. Non mais... Tu peux aussi juste te comporter normalement en fait. Parce que bon, arriver près d'eux et faire « Oh bonjour, comment vous allez ?» C'est tellement cravé. Et voilà, exactement. Bonsoir messieurs.
Look what the cat drug in.
I seem to have gotten myself in a spot of bother.
Quiet back there.
Let's see if we can't sort this out.
Quoi? Mais voilà, et voilà. Mais putain.
How are you, boys?
Fine.
This is quite some country you have here.
We like it well enough.
Hoagie McIntosh, at your service.
Lee Gray. This is my deputy Archibald McGregor.
It's good to meet you.
You a Scot?
Partly.
Putain, mais ce mec quoi. Des représentants de la loi faites genre de rien. Et direct, on va les embrouiller quand même. Putain.
Nothing too terrible, I trust.
He was accused of running a gold mining investment scam.
Oh, no. I'm sure he wasn't. He is a magician. I know him. He's a fool, but he is not a bad fellow. Now, can we just...
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Shit! The Anderson boys! I can't have more scandal!
Well, allow us to help, my friend. Arthur,
Chase wanted, man.
and take Archibald with you.
Just what I signed up for. Come on, big guy.
Perhaps we can discuss the foolish magician.
Oh là là. Cette manipulation. Oh, des bovidés. Qu'est-ce qu'ils foutaient là? Non mais s'il te plaît. J'ai déjà... Non mais c'est scripté hein, parce que mon cheval c'est indiqué hein. Ah mais gros, j'ai déjà le cheval le meilleur, je peux pas faire plus vite.
Slowing down to go through the station. Now's our chance. Get to the side of the train. Come on, get to the side of that train.
C'est bon.
Get alongside that flat carriage. You think you can jump on there?
Me? Why me?
Because you ride like my grandmother.
You are something else.
Allez, paf. Ah l'enculé. Bien joué. Paf. Suivant. Oh j'arrive. Ouais c'est parti. Hop. Hop. Monsieur Callahan. Oh non. Paf. Hop. Paf. 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 Il est tombé. Ok. Oh putain. Ok, je suis prêt. Il a un couteau. Ok, c'est parti. Hop. Paf, paf, paf. Oh non. Oh non. Paf. J'ai mis 2-3 coups. Prends ton chapeau quand même. Allez, venez monsieur. On s'est bien sorti. Il m'a mis 2-3 coups de chasse quand même.
sounded like quite a commotion. Is that him?
I sincerely hope so.
Old Anders Anderson.
So what now?
Take him in, come on. A fine job, well done. And a pat on the back for me for stopping the train. Load Anders onto the back of your horse there, and we'll take him to Sheriff Gray.
Pas de soucis.
There you go. You are a natural.
Ah, c'est pas la première fois. Hein.
What about the others?
Oh, we'll round them up. Anders back there is the brains of the operation, and that's really saying something.
You're the boss.
That was mighty impressive, sir. I have to admit. I'd hazard a guess you've served the law yourself at some point.
Ouais, ouais, tout à fait.
I wouldn't exactly say that.
Si, si.
Are you familiar with the area here?
No, not really.
On your right here, these tobacco fields.
Uh-huh.
This is part of Caliga Hall, big estate belonging to the Gray family.
D'accord.
Looks bone dry.
Yes, we are in dire need of some rain round here, let me tell you. The Grays have lived in Caliga Hall for generations. Fine people. My family's been working for them for years. Sheriff Gray's the one I know best, of course, but they own half the businesses in town.
Which town?
Rhodes, sir. You don't know it? Where we're headed right now. Ain't what it was before the war, but it has its charms. I'm sure you already know of the Braithwaites.
Like I said, just got down here.
Another big family in these parts. They have an estate west of here. Awful people, truly awful. They've been fighting with the Grays for as long as I can remember.
Ok.
Sounds like quite the place you got here.
De famille qui se frite apparemment.
We're gonna bear left here.
Dutch a demandé à la bande de ne pas utiliser d'armes à feu ou de causer des problèmes dans road. D'accord, je serai sage.
Here we are. Welcome to Rhodes. Up there on your left is the Rhodes Parlor House. Very reputable saloon owned by the Gray family. We also have a general store, gunsmith, post office, train station, of course.
What more do you need?
Oh, good, they're back. And that's your friend, right?
Yep.
Okay, we're gonna stop just ahead on the right, outside the sheriff's office. Can you grab Anders off your horse and carry him in for me?
Pas de
Sooner you
soucis.
get him off your horse, sooner we can get him in a cell. Okay, this way.
Hey, fellas.
Mr. Gray! We got him. Very good.
I told you Arthur would deliver. Man has a passion for justice.
That's wonderful.
So, about my friend here?
Your idiot friend is free to go. But no more trouble from you, partner.
I promise you, this was all just a big misunderstanding. However, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart.
I'll pretend to appreciate that. Mr. McIntosh, it has been a real pleasure. The mostly good citizens of Rhodes, we welcome you.
Well, we're just honored to be here.
And make your friend
Avec quelle immense arnaque.
We got enough trouble with some of the residents, old-timers who've gone sadly to seed and lost their dignity.
How terrible. Come along now. I will keep this fellow on the straight and narrow.
Come back and see us sometime soon. Excuse me, gentlemen. Bo, these better be ugly rumors. Is it true you were seen talking to that wretched Penelope Braithwaite?
I can't thank you enough.
Where have you been?
Around,
And where you staying?
I'm renting a caravan on the edge of town behind the church. It's horrible, but no one comes looking. The whole town is trapped in this interminable feud between the two families. His lot, Gray's, and Braithwaite's.
Interesting.
Two old plantation houses and falling out of rebel gold and marrying cousins or not.
Et de mariage qu'on s'en regarde, yes.
Jose,
Le fun.
start poking around. See what you can find out about that.
I have missed you, boys. I've heard about bounty.
There's been a price on my head for 13 years. It'll take a month to find us down here, and it seems like we can have a little sport.
Well, they're good bounties.
Where you hear this?
Some fellas I met at a camp near the state line said there was talk of it in bars in the north and west for 500 miles. There was talk of super agents of some sort.
Super agents. I'd love to meet one. It's just talk.
I'm sure it is, but I could not tell you.
Stay out of trouble.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Il a l'air trop cool ce mec.
Okay, so these two plantation families. Arthur, you start sniffing around the Gray's place, see what the story is there.
Yeah, I passed by it earlier with our friend, Archibald.
Good. Hosea, you see what you can find out about these Braithwaites.
All right. Thank you, Arthur.
Quite a fishing trip.
There's still time. I'm up for it.
How about you, Arthur? Or have you had enough of the chase for one day?
Ah ouais ouais.
Sure, why not?
Carrément qu'on va pêcher.
Great.
Moi je suis ultra chaud.
Hosea, why don't you lead us to that spot you were talking about? I kind of like this place.
Okay. Let's see if we can avoid any more excitement.
Tout le monde a appelé son cheval. Hop. Putain, trop pratique hein.
I had it with this damn place.
All right, gentlemen. Follow me.
Hey there, girl.
Hop, c'est parti.
So how far is this creek?
It's a bit of a ride still, and it's not a creek. It's the same lake we camped on, just a different part. It'll be worth it. I saw some big drum and sturgeon there. Should be rock bass, bluegills, perch, pickerel too. It's a good spot.
We'll see if you're as good at catching fish as you are at catching criminals.
Oh mec, je suis sûr que je suis indiqué en pêche.
Owes me for that.
Trelawney owes everyone for something, but his information is good.
Plus, we are now ingratiated with the local law. I'd say it was a worthwhile diversion all around.
Where is this spot, Hosea? Timbuktu?
Not too much farther. Anyway, you two never told me properly about that business with Cornwall in Valentine. What happened there? Apart from scaring the living daylights out of Mr. Strauss.
That was about the only upside. John and I didn't even have time to get paid for the sheep we rustled.
It is safe to say Mr. Cornwall isn't a man to let bygones be bygones.
Ambushed us in the saloon. He came with a lot of guards and what seemed like just about every lawman in the county.
We've had closer shaves, but not that many.
And if Cornwall found us, the Pinkertons couldn't have been far behind.
They found me when I was fishing with Jack, remember?
Listen, it was good we moved when we did, but that mess is behind us now.
Yes. Jack told me you were a good teacher when you took him fishing. I said he must have you confused with someone else.
Very funny.
Huh? Hey!
Call it in, Arthur.
So, you're going back to see that Sheriff Gray?
Yeah, I don't see why not. They don't know who we are down here.
He didn't seem the sharpest attacks. Neither did that deputy.
If he thinks we can be useful to him, he can certainly be useful to us. A little hiding in plain sight.
I feel like we're always hiding in plain sight.
But sometimes more smartly than others.
This is the spot. Down to the left there.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
I saw some boats around last time. Be good to get to deeper water. Yes, over there on the shore. Easy. I'm sure nobody would mind if we borrowed one of these. Come on.
On va quand même un peu direct voler une parc là, non? Mais bon, c'est vrai que si elles sont ici abandonnées, tout le monde s'en fout.
Okay. Come on, Arthur. Let's get her in the water.
I got a good feeling about fishing here. There's supposed to be some incredible sturgeon.
Oh, okay, here we go. Let me row. You boys are too old for real labor no more.
You're too dumb for anything else.
Allez, paf.
Too quick for me, old man.
I enjoy picking on children. Now take us to the deeper water and pray for good luck and stupid fish.
Ok.
But what about stupid luck and good fish?
That'll do too. Get us a bit deeper. I think here's good.
All right. Good luck, gentlemen.
Should
Up.
really come here at dawn or dusk. That's when you catch the best fish. We should use a lake lure. That'll give us a much better chance of hooking something big like a sturgeon.
What's wrong with a good old worm?
Oh, worms. They're good for tiddlers like bluegill and rock bass, but you'd have to be real lucky to catch a sturgeon with one.
Lures it is, then. You heard the expert, Arthur. Let's bait up.
Keep the lure moving slowly on the water so it looks like a little fish just asking to be eaten.
You got something biting, Arthur. Just gotta reel him in now, Arthur. I think that's a bite. There, hooked him.
Something's nibbling. Got one. Damn it, I lost him.
Hey, look at this beauty.
There you go.
Well done, Arthur.
They can grow a lot bigger than that. Fella told me he once saw a monster lake sturgeon near the mouth of the river, just southwest of Saint Denis. 50-pounder, he reckoned.
I would like to see that.
Good job, Arthur.
Hey, Hosea, you remember that time we sent Arthur out fishing? He came back with 3 beautiful bass.
Not this again.
I don't think I do.
Oh, yeah, you do. He was maybe 20, 21, walked in all full of himself. We had a big feast, toasted him all night.
This was 15 years ago.
Oh, I remember now.
Then, the next week, Arthur and I are at the market, and Fishmonger calls out, "So how did you enjoy those bass?"
Look, you can fish, or you can go drinking all day, rob someone, and buy some fish.
I used to go fishing with this feller back in the day. Wesley, his name was. Real miserable bastard, but he loved to fish. We'd go out all the time. But one day, we were river fishing when we see a funeral procession going over the bridge, and out of the blue, Wesley stands up, takes off his hat, bows his head. Then he sits down, picks his rod back up, and carries on. Doesn't say a word. So I'm a little surprised and say, "Wesley, That was nice of you. He replies, well, felt I had to. After all, I was married to her for 30 years.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, dear God. I might swim to shore.
Remember those big salmon I caught in Montana last year? We had a banquet planned that night until Copper went and scoffed the lot.
You never had control of that dog.
He had some spirit, though. Never lost the puppy in him, right to the end.
You know, I remember us saying how Blackwater was the furthest east we'd ever been. As a group, I mean.
Feels like the more we try to head west, the further east we end up.
We had all those safe spots picked out to lie low in New Austin after the ferry job.
I liked it there. Still open and wild, the way it should be. Somehow the desert makes you feel closer to the sky.
No point us trying to get back that way anytime soon. Pinkertons had patrols out all over tall trees and Great Plains. We saw when we went back for Sean.
Well, look at us now, huh? It could be worse. Plans change. That's just how life goes. There you go. That's a nice one. Did I ever tell you my mother's buried in Blackwater?
Really? She is?
Apparently so. I only found out from an uncle of mine years later. Last I knew, she was still outside Philadelphia. I left home at 15 and didn't see her again. She and I didn't always see eye to eye. I wasn't always a very obedient child.
I can only imagine.
Still, I loved her in my own way, and she me in hers. Somehow, even from the grave, she managed to have the last laugh. Nice, you hooked him.
Ha! Got ya! Nicely done, Arthur. That'll grill up nice.
Passionnant. Le gameplay émergent. Le gameplay émergent, le retour là. Ah vraiment.
Got a nibble there, Arthur?
That's on the hook, Arthur.
He got away.
He got the better of you, I'm afraid.
En fait j'ai fait E. Mais c'était pas voulu. Hein. Bon les gens on peut s'arrêter peut-être non? On va pas faire ça pendant 1000 ans. Ok j'aurais pu arrêter dès le début.
Think we got a decent haul here. Pearson will be happy. Should we head back?
We could keep the boat, not too far back to camp from here.
Good idea. Could be useful.
What about the horses?
Well, they'll find their way back.
Just follow the shore south, Arthur.
That was fun.
Aha!
Thank you, boys. Now, Hosea.
Yes.
How about a song?
Okay. All right, I got one for you. I asked that gal to give me something.
I asked that gal to give me some. She says wait till the taters is done.
Ah les meilleures chansons, yes.
I couldn't wait till the taters was done. I couldn't wait till the taters was done. Threw her on the floor and knocked off some. I wish to God I'd passed her by. I wish to God I'd passed her by. Taters got burnt and so did I.
That was pretty good. But you know, what song we should be singing?
What?
Well, look at us. 3 mariners.
Ah, of course.
Well, we 3 poor mariners newly come from the seas. We spend our lives in jeopardy while others live at ease.
Quelle ambiance.
Dance this round, around, around. Shall we go dance this round, around, around? And he that is a bully boy, come pledge me on this round, round, round. We care not for the martial men that do our state's disdain, but we care for the merchant men that do our state's maintain. To them we dance this round, around, around. To them we dance this round, around, around. And he that is a bully boy, come pledge me on this ground, 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 ground.
Ouais, trop bien.
Oh, bravo! Bravo! Well, you know, we should not let the folks back in.
Faut pas que les gens pensent qu'on s'est amusé. Mais putain. Oh les génies. Hein. Dites-moi comment je dois me garer. Ah c'est bon. Ok, il le fait.
All right. I think I mean, we're gonna be okay. I know. I always know. Whenever I got you two by my side, things are gonna be just fine. This place will be good for us. For now, anyway.
I hope so.
Well, I am going to take in the view.
I'll give these fish to Pearson.
Incroyable et bien formidable. Et bien je te propose YouTube de continuer cette aventure. Ah ok, très bien. La sauvegarde, c'est possible? Ah, c'est possible. Eh bien, YouTube, on continue ça. On continuera ça dans le prochain épisode. Des bisous et à très vite.